the data integrity can be approached from using a wide number of forensic tools. The tool that we happen to use is Benford's Law, which looks at the distribution of numbers. And if anyone wanted to engage me on that, I'd love to talk further with the listeners. Perhaps you want to give them my contact details, and we can pick up that conversation. But I think that these tools are they're available. They're easy to apply. It's just a case of, I suppose, having the foresight to apply them. And in the same breath, I must underline the point again that the forensic tools in South Africa, if we find in any one year of the 400 companies on the main board that we are scrubbing, if we find more than one or two in which a flag goes up, that would be an alarming number. Over the last 10 years, we've probably found in the order of 24 companies that this forensic tool has sheltered us from. So the forensic tool, I think, is a very useful element in the toolkit, in that it prevents us from this 100% permanent destruction of capital risk. But well beyond that, I think once you're into looking at individual companies, which overwhelmingly satisfy the criteria of being investable, it's here that I think attention has to be turned to the quality of businesses. As you suggested in your introduction to this interview, we see our task as being to identify good businesses at good prices. And very often, investors are misled in that they confuse good businesses with good investments. So our value toolkit, or our value screens, set up that immediate discipline that any investment that we make has to be at a good price. And by definition, it will be in a good business. And to satisfy the good business condition, we have, again, sort of a range of different quality tools that look at the stability of earnings, the fact that earnings aren't accounting earnings, they're cash flow earnings, that margins are elevated and stable. We want to understand the strength and the robustness of the balance sheet, and not just for good times. We want to know that balance sheets are going to withstand very difficult conditions. And I think this is where we can really set ourselves apart in identifying fantastic under-researched ideas in the South African market.